Tomato plants, lots of questions again about tomatoes. I've had a few people on saying the tops are curling over like that. These are just starting to do it. I haven't started to feed these as yet. Basically, I did put some tomato feed into the pots and they're growing away nice and steady. These plants were a little bit leggy when I put them in, but they're settling down nicely. I have been through and tied them all onto the canes. I have been disbudding, taking side shoots out. There's a one there that I've missed. If we take a close look, remove that, dead easy to do, and then make sure you tie it into the plant. As we can see, they're starting to flower. Second truss is very close to it. That will open up very soon. It won't be long and these will start to produce fruit. Basically, this flower has to get pollinated. An easy way to do it is either just to shake the canes like that, so they get a movement, the pollen moves. You can spray them with a fine mist. If you insects floating around, the insects will also pollinate them. Once that fruit sets, so once the flower drops off and you get a small tomato, that's when I'll actually start to feed them. And I will feed them with a higher potash fertilizer just to get them going, a quick acting liquid feed. Apart from that, don't let them dry out. Blossom end rot is a big problem on tomatoes, and it's usually caused through irregular watering. Either the pots dry out too much, or if it's cold and you give them too much water. So keep a check on your weather conditions, and just keep a check. Another little side shoot I've missed. Very easy, just remove them. Just walk along maybe on a daily basis. Either give a watering, there's another one down there. They're just small, but if you keep on top of them, it doesn't leave a big open wound for any disease to get into the plant. I really need to get in and get some tires put on. But what I normally do, I have wires up a height here. Just loosen those off. And just bring it in around your plant. Just a little twisted, 5 or 6 inches long. That's just tied in again, and that keeps it nice and safe. If you just let them continue to grow, this would grow out, and eventually it would snap, it would go over, and you would lose your plant. 2 or 3 years ago, I had so much weight on the fruit on the plants. They grew up. I didn't have a centre retaining wire on. I only had the top one on, and there was so much weight it actually snapped that top because they were all slightly lying this way. And when I come in, all the tomatoes had like fallen over onto the footpath. So I've put 2 wires on now, and I tie the canes in 2 points onto each wire, and this is high tensile steel wire, so it does help to keep them up. So as you can see, the plants are doing quite well. The end buckets, I've got nothing in at the moment. I have got a late batch of tomatoes just so I have fruit going right through into the autumn. So that will be planted up possibly in another week. We'll come and take a view at what we do there.